Stardust, which the way Josh and Layton kind of built Stardust up, he's like a super space wizard who, like, have you heard of him?
Doctor Who?
Who, like, watched Earth from his space laboratory.
I know about Stardust.
And would periodically come in and just punish people. And the way they built him up, it's like, you know, Superman, it's like, hey, Superman's here, great. Like, Stardust shows up, it's like, oh, fuck, Stardust is here. Don't look at him.
Why did he punish people?
Because that's what he did.
Wait, did they
He was a super space wizard. And
did they do anything wrong for him to punish him?
Yeah, they would do something wrong, and he would come and exact these horrid punishments on them.
He was a cosmic cop.
Yeah. But more like an angry god. Sort of he wasn't so much a superhero as this
Super dick.
unbelievably powerful guy who would come and do just cruel justice on people.
Yeah.
Like, they
His
took
justice
candy
is
bar
fair.
and he, like,
So it had to be like if Shaft was Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that the animated series?
Or like if Zeus from Clash of the Titans was Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Okay, but Stardust is in it because he's public domain. There was another Space Smith or something comic, also by Fletcher Hanks. The comic that inspired the book was 6 pages long, and like Space Smith and his girl are spacing along near Venus, and then the leopard women of Venus ride out on their lizard things and capture him.
Okay.
And then they escape, and it's only a 6-page comic, but that inspired Josh and Layton, and they wrote, and it's Venus, and there's like it's geared toward playing the leopard women of Venus, but you don't have to. There's like a cavern society and people in the jungle who fuck snakes, and it's kind of this lurid, pulpy,
Venus-y lizards.
with
It's crazy old sci-fi.
yeah, crazy old sci-fi, exactly.
I like crazy.
Define Venus-y.
Venus-y. Things from Venus.
Okay.
But it's got
Venus-y. I like that.
Then again, in last week we created 2 new words,
Yeah.
Kerouacking and owl switching, so like we can't get on him for using Venus.
And also there's
Kerouacking? What's Kerouacking?
Like Jack Kerouac. You go Kerouacking, that's when you run around like you're on hallucinogenic drugs and just babble for a while.
What you do every day?
Go Kerouacking.
I don't run around and babble every day.
It's reserved for special
I
occasions.
sleep until darkness and come out.
Yeah.
And I go to bed before the sun comes up.
He does.
So you're the guy in the IT crowd.
Yeah.
Or a vampire. We're not sure.
Speaking
Well, that's
of,
what the goth guy that... Have you seen the IT crowd?
Mm-mm.
It's
I know
not...
I know
it's
what
not
it is, yeah.
great British comedy, but it's got its... But like halfway through the first season, they find out there's a guy who lives in the server room who's a goth.
Wow.
I've been kind of
Listen, I'm not a
watch
goth, and I'm not a Hot Topic vampire.
And it's not great, but it's watchable.
I've still got.
Although Eli Stone is really good. I've been watching that.
I've still got to finish watching Dead Like Me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I love that
Did
show.
you just now start watching that?
I've
Yeah,
seen
it turned
I've seen
it
like
on
the
one
first.
day.
Yeah, she turned it on one day, and I've watched like I think the first 5 episodes.
It was
Dead Like Me was great.
Yeah, it's got a couple. I think maybe just 2 seasons, and then there's a
2
movie that
seasons,
came out.
and then there's a movie, but it doesn't have
Yeah.
Mandy Patinkin, and isn't all that great.
Not that good.
It's got some moments. But
I would love to role play that. Like that seems to me like it would be a really neat idea.
Reaper Madness on the Hex Games side, it's free.
Sweet.
It's basically my version of it. I did it as a 24-hour game a few years ago, and it's basically Dead Like Me, the game, with elements of Final Destination and the Liza Dushku show.
Any Reaper make it in there? Any Reaper? God, Sock from Reaper.
So what is the
have his
essence of
Reaper
that?
Madness?
So how long do
Reaper
I have to get my
That's
applications
nice.
in from G-Con?
I get that.
And
The
I do
sooner the better, since you're on the.
24-hour game, so I had to do
Because
it
I have
all.
to submit
so it's the only
whoever
cover
is a
I've got.
volunteer. I have to
It's,
submit to
it's
Mitchell
lovely.
so that he makes sure not to schedule.
Got it, okay. I was thinking about running Doctor Who and maybe finding something else random to run. I just think Doctor Who is kind of like random enough. You always see people dressed up as the Doctor at conventions, and it kind of covers that genre of sci-fi gaming that you don't really